Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to continue with the funding spotlight, the funding spotlight series. So in this series I give you universities and specific programs that offer funding for admitted students. So funding is a key if you are applying to study abroad. So stay tuned as we dive into today's video. So the university is called William and Mary. It was founded in 1693, the second oldest university in the US after Harvard. Okay, so and then the program is masters in psychology or psychological sciences, masters in psychology. Okay, and let's talk about the funding before we look at the program, because funding is a key, okay, for international students. Okay, every student says that financial support, every student in the psychological sciences graduate program receive a teaching or research assistantship. This assistantship carry a full remission of tuition costs and a 9-month stipend. They also require an average of workload of 20 hours per week. Okay, so if you are applied to this program and you are offered admission, means that you are not going to pay any fees, and you also get stipend. Okay, you also get monthly stipend. So let's look at the program. Master's degree. Let's look at this master's degree, MS degree. So it says our master's degree program is oriented towards research and designed to prepare students for admission to the PhD programs in all areas of psychology. Okay, so this is a master's in psychology program. Okay, over 2 years of full-time work. Students complete a minimum of 37 credit hours, okay, of coursework, a first year research project, and a second year master's thesis. Good. So this is a 2-year program, a research oriented master's program in psychology. So if you are interested in applying or studying psychology, a research oriented program in psychology, then consider the masters in psychology at William and Mary University. It's a public research university located in Williamsburg, Virginia. It's in the US. Williamsburg in Virginia. Okay, so now let's look at some of the let's look at admission. Okay, graduate application for psychological sciences. So if you are applying, the deadline, look at the application data. Please note that our application deadline for fall admission is February 1. Okay, February 1 is the admission deadline. So international student admission deadline is very important. Okay, admission deadline is very important. GRE scores. Psychological sciences will not accept graduate record examination. So if you are applying to this university, specifically the masters in psychology program, you don't need to submit a GRE score. Okay, and then let's see advice and consideration. Students applying to the psychological sciences MS program must have undergraduate psychology courses in experimental or research methods and psychological statistics. Okay, these are some of the requirements. Okay, applicants are evaluated based on the following criteria. Okay, so these are some of the criteria they consider before admitting students. Research experience high. Okay, undergraduate GPA. If you have a higher undergraduate GPA, you can get into it. Letter of recommendation high. They also look at it. They also, all your recommenders, make sure you get good recommendation letters. Work or intern experience medium. Okay, it is also considered. Extra curricular activity low. So for extracurricular activity, don't really focus on that. Clinically related public service, that one too is low. So based on this admission criteria, so it gives you a general idea of how you can prepare your application. Okay, application, so that you could increase your chance of getting admission. Okay, so now let's look at other let's look at how to apply. Okay, how to apply. Okay, application fee. Okay, application fee is at $50. Okay, official transcript. Okay, you also need your official transcript. You have to submit your official transcript from like your undergraduate studies. Okay, graduate record exams is not required. Application fee waivers are also available, so just go through, read through. Let's look at international applicant. International applicant, what do you need as an international applicant? Okay, official transcript. Okay, say when applying for graduate study, it is a standard practice in the United States to have the registrar at the institutions you attended submit official transcripts or marks statements and degree certificates directly to the institution to which you are applying. Okay, so they need if not possible for you to follow the preferred methods for delivery of your transcript, then at your own expense, so you can now submit a works evaluation. So if your university cannot submit it, okay, then you could send it, you could request. If you've done a works evaluation, that's a World Education Service, they have the course by course evaluation. Whereas does the course by course evaluation, also do document by document evaluation, but the document by document evaluation is quite low compared to the course by course. And this university or specific program, they accept the document by document evaluation. And I've done a video on works evaluation, how to evaluate your transcript of works, so you can go through all my videos and you'll see it there. Okay, official TOEFL, that's like they say that if English is not your first language, so if English is not your first language, then you can submit TOEFL or IELTS. Okay, but if English is your official language, so if you are from Ghana or Nigeria, you don't have to submit English proficiency test course. Yes, so I hope today's video has been helpful, and if today is your first time visiting my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and do consider this program if you are interested in psychological sciences, because if you apply and you are admitted, it means that you don't have to worry about funding. Okay, because they offer funding for all admitted students. So stay tuned, because I'll be doing more videos on programs and universities that offer full funding for admitted students. Okay, programs, specific universities and specific programs that offer full funding for admitted students. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video with your friends. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.